G'day ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mr. GT, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing something different, just going for a drive and just testing out this new camera that I've bought, this new action cam, and see how we go with the quality. So we're in the AMG E55. Today is going to be our last day of sunshine for about 6 days. The next 6 days apparently it's going to be raining, so not much action. I did have a nice action-packed weekend with 2 rallies, one tomorrow and one on Sunday, but they're being cancelled due to the weather. And then on Wednesday I was going to go to the drag races with all the AMGs. We were going to go to Sydney Dragway, and for the AMG Cruise Club they kept the lane for us, so all the AMGs would have their own lane to race in and line up, and that's been cancelled from this coming Wednesday to the following Wednesday. Also next Saturday night, well actually it was this one was going to be a Halloween just checking this for a sec. Yep, yeah, it was going to be a Halloween rally. That'll probably be cancelled to the week after, and I'd say the rally on Sunday is probably going to be moved to the Sunday after as well. So looks like it's going to be a quiet weekend, this one. So we're just checking out the quality of this Sony x3000. I also have the Sony AX53 on order that's been paid for, but due to the COVID-19 the shops have run out of stock. On the Sony website it says that they will be getting stock most probably on the 25th of October, which is this Sunday, but it's not 100%. It says expected stock 25th on their website. So the shop that I've bought it from, if Sony gets them on the 25th, by the time they distribute to the shops, it might be a few days later. So hopefully by the Wednesday after I'll have the new Sony AX53 and have it ready for the drags. I'll be filming myself racing, and also some of the other cars on the night, mainly the AMG cars, but yeah, any other interesting car I will add to the content. So right now we're going to go to the coffee shop. I'm going to grab myself a Freddo cappuccino, and then from there go visit my friend Jimmy. hopefully the image quality of this cam is a lot better. I have got it on my head at the moment, but I've bought some nice accessories to go with it. Should be able to see maybe in the mirror. So I bought a suction cap. As well, but I bought a RAM one so that there's no movement. Pretty expensive, around about the $80 mark. But they're very solid and they don't move. So it looks like we've got 28 degrees today, and the sun's out. There is some thin cloud about. So we've arrived at the coffee shop, which is just in here where I'm looking now. So we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we're back, and I don't know if you can see the coffee. Ah, there it is. So for a cappuccino, we'll wait till that settles. And we're off to Jimmy's. Just a little squirt, but you're up to 50 kilometers an hour in no time, and the 50 kilometers per hour is the speed limit here, and we must obey it. Have to drive safely, follow the law. We don't want to get booked. So just passing Cooks River. Having to slow down for these speed humps, which I'm not a fan of. I wish they had come up with something else to slow us down. They do jolt you. They do wreck the suspension of the car. Ball joints, control arms, idler arms, springs, shocks. You have to slow right down, especially with these Mercs. Otherwise, every 6 months, you're up for control arms. So I'm not against speed limits and slowing the cars down, but not with these devices. These devices are just, they're a nuisance. And as you can see, the state of our roads, the tarmac isn't in the best condition, and the council seems to be spending money on speed humps instead of tarmac. Now the roundabouts, it's a different story. I like the roundabouts. Roundabouts do make it easier when you come to an intersection. And some of these speed humps you've got to watch out because they make them too high and they're narrow. So what happens is, once your front wheels are over it and your back wheels haven't gone over it yet, so the belly is on top of the speed hump, you tend to scrape the exhaust on some of them. So I don't know why they haven't been checked after completion for quality control. To measure the height and the allowance of the cars. Now this car's a standard height, it hasn't been lowered. And my sister's Lexus hasn't been lowered either, stock, but our cars do tend to scrape on some of these speed humps. So you have to be very careful, go slowly over them to avoid expensive repair bills. Price of fuel seems to be on the way down again. We tend to have a monthly cycle here, like fuel goes up about 40 cents in one hit. Probably on the 4th weekend it happens of every cycle. So from, let's say, $1.29 for 98 RON fuel, which is what these AMGs need, from 129 the next day it's up to around 169, and then slowly drops back down to 129. They leave it there for about a week, and then bang, in one day it's just shot up again. But at least if you just follow the calendar, you can probably, and fill your car up, you can probably get the cheap fuel. Not the cheap fuel, you can get the cheap price of the fuel. Which is usually a nice hill to give it a bit of a stab. But to accelerate quickly to the speed limit, not go over. But you have to make sure there's no cars in front of you, obviously. So hopefully the image quality will be nice. So I can bring you content in better quality. This E55 is a pleasure to drive, so comfortable. You've got all the power under the foot. You've got the best of both worlds. Nice luxurious interior, a nice lounge. The seats do hug you, very nice seats. nice suspension, not as soft as the stock E-Class, like let's say an E350, but not as harsh as let's say the C63 either. There is a setting on the car which I will go through when I do a good review of this car, like a full review, once it's been washed. Whenever I haven't been able to keep it clean because of the rain that we get. But once I give it a nice clean inside and out, I'll do a nice review on it. I'll show you all the controls. And as I was saying, there is a button on here where you can adjust the suspension. You can make it go a little bit lower. The car goes a tad lower. And stiffens up the suspension too. But I just have it on the standard setting for around town. If we'll take it out on the country roads, so I'll put it on the stiffer setting. Yeah, some of these drivers just jump out in front of you and then they drive like they're in their lounge rooms. Not only do they jump out in front of you when you're close by, then they don't even speed up. Yes, they're everywhere in the world, not only in Australia. Done a lot of driving in Europe. As I was living there between 1998 and 2016. So I had a Subaru WRX XTI in Europe, and it was the last of the GC8 models, the 2000 model. So the one before the first bug eye Subaru. That was a nice car to drive around the country roads and the curvy roads, the mountainous roads. But after owning an AMG, I can't go back. These AMGs are just an awesome car. They purr along in the traffic, no problem, and they've got power to burn. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not too far away now. I'm only about 3 minutes away, so we'll leave it there. I won't bore you with the traffic. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see some more content. Just pound that subscribe button. Keep on pounding it till there's no more. and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.